We are tracking the end of Title 42. It's happening just hours from now.
And the COVID-era restrictions on migrants entering the country expires at 9 p.m., with new rules going into place to try to stop migrants from crossing illegally.
ABC 10's Roxanne Elias is live at the San Ysidro border tonight. And Roxanne, some people have been sleeping at those gates for days now. Bring us up to speed on what you're seeing.
They have, Chris, very sad scene here, full of desperation. We actually just witnessed some Border Patrol agents here on scene talking to some of the migrants. We're not exactly sure what they're being told here, but entire families have been waiting on these Border Patrol agents to come here, pick them up, process them, and take them to their final destinations in the U.S. But at this point, the possibilities of them actually getting asylum, they're unclear as they wait here and live at the border. Through steel beams at the San Ysidro border in San Diego, the hands of children and their families reach for food, water, or anything they can get. Families from all over the world counting down the hours for Title 42 to end. There are mothers in tears as they wait to learn their fate.
Well, the most difficult part is that, the discomfort. More than anything for the baby, because we're fine, but babies don't understand that we have to sleep on the ground. The cold, they don't understand.
Stephanie Villa is here from Colombia with her almost 2-year-old son and husband. For 2 days, they have braved the weather without shelter. Her son now sick with a cold. Lillian Serrano with the Southern Border Communities Coalition calls it a human rights crisis.
What we're seeing is 3 years of people congregating in North Mexico trying to access asylum, and now we have folks in the thousands, and now we are at very small capacity to process them, and we are going to have to just face the reality of 3 years.
Serrano says a few people from this camp are being picked up by Border Patrol. The migrants believe they're being processed and then given asylum. This after paying thousands of dollars to smugglers who bring them here.
An odyssey, a complete travesty to get here. A lot of money, a lot of intermediates, a lot of mafia. If you don't have money, you can't cross.
They're desperate to make it over the border, as some fear the influx of those crossing will create bigger problems.
We don't expect necessarily the whole world rushing to our borders, but we do have to admit the reality, and that is that we closed our borders for 3 years. We could have used that time to process smaller groups, but now we have a lot of need and a small capacity.
Now, we have noticed that the camp here has grown a lot smaller, but the reality is there are still several hundred people living here in the middle of trash. We plan to stay here until Title 42 ends tonight, and of course, we'll keep you updated with the latest. Chris, Laura.
And we know Title 42 has kept about 3 million people from entering the U.S. over the past 3 years. It comes to an end tonight at 9 p.m. We know you'll be there at 9 and also at 11 o'clock tonight with live updates. We thank you for that.